was in the background, you was in the front. I was in the back of the club, turned up.
You're 2 blocks behind 1st and 2nd.
We have more buildings to clear. You know our orders, Sergeant.
There's barely a building left standing or not on fire in your zone, Cole. Is your sector full of Japs?
Questioning my command.
The captain doesn't want anyone falling behind.
Tell the captain we will join him when the job is done.
Just give us the word, Sarge. We'll take care of him. He should be sectioned. That Jap lover's a fucking liability.
We're here to kill Japs, not our own people.
Star-crossed son of a bitch. No one wants to serve under him. He's bad fucking luck.
Can it? We have a job to do here. If I can live with it, you can too.
House fire. Bad one. At least 4 Vicks. Get out there and find out what you can. The address is 650 North Hobart.
Goddamn captains make me resubmit the paperwork.
What up, everybody?
I got a call
Welcome back to LA Noire. We got apparently a pretty bad house fire out here, so we're gonna go investigate the scene a little bit.
I say we bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
No parking, no parking. What's with all that origami shit?
You hear about Rancho Escondido?
Are we having a conversation, please?
Okay, fuck it. Forget I...
I'm teasing you, Herschel. Tell me about it.
Well, the new housing development's a couple of weeks from completion. Burned to the ground last night. GIs are ready to move in this weekend. The developer's gonna have some very angry customers.
KGPL to any central unit.
Shit about
Ambulance
Jeff.
shooting.
You
Any
have some
central unit identified.
Well, that son of a bitch for years.
He's still in custody, Herschel.
We're not taking this
Want
one.
to bet? Fella kicked him loose already. Can't hold him for misdemeanor cigarettes and matches.
Damn, this place is burnt the fuck up.
You guys better see this. I hope you have strong stomachs.
What's good? Holy
Do
shit.
you have a name?
Morelli, Mike, we recovered a picture of the family.
Okay.
That's
Anything
fucked
else?
up.
To be honest, I just got here, Phelps. Best you talk to Lynch. He's the expert.
Doesn't make any sense. Why aren't they scattered around like the rest of the debris?
I think they've been moved.
Ooh.
I think someone moved them after the explosion and before the fire.
Can you explain that, please?
I'm almost positive the cause of death is asphyxiation due to gas inhalation. Look at the parts of their bodies that aren't scorched. The coloring around the fingertips is typical.
They wouldn't have felt a thing.
I think the fire damage is post-mortem. I think someone moved them into this room after the
the explosion.
It still doesn't make any sense. Why would you run into a burning building?
It doesn't make any sense at all how they even did this.
Prayer effect is from the fire. Muscles and tendons contract.
Makes sense, I guess, from the nerves.
You ever think about how many people have died in this
family.
world? And how big heaven would have to be to accommodate them bigs?
No, I have not. Show some respect.
Find anything interesting?
It's our boy. I think he watches the fires. I think the Sawyer fire went wrong.
So what about the guy we have in jail, Phelps?
We got the wrong guy.
That doesn't explain why he ran into a burning building. What would make anyone do that?
Guilt.
For the fires?
For his mistake. This guy wants to burn houses, not families. He expects the houses to be empty. He was trying to redeem himself. He probably thought they'd be happier together.
We nabbed the wrong
You
guy.
are one
last
very
case?
disturbed individual, Phelps. I know you had it rough lately, but you should start to compartmentalize your thoughts.
You could be right. Can you come up with an alternative
I'm
explanation?
sure it's the same guy.
Are you telling me that some son of a bitch murdered these people, the whole family, and arranged them here like Cupid dolls?
Might fit, Cole, but I don't think we could ever prove it. There's very little evidence.
Holy shit.
Evidence!
He's gonna be sick.
Albert, check out the hot water system. Make sure we're dealing with the same MO.
Sure, Phelps. I'll get back to you.
Leave the rest to us, Cole. You better find out what's eating Dig.
That shit probably irrelevant. Flooded down here.
This is the flash point. The heater detonated with enough force to expose the foundations.
You good, my boy? Threw up?
So something finally got to you.
You want my help, pretty boy? You got it. You keep riding me and you won't be pretty much longer.
We can get this guy, Herschel.
You think you've seen everything, Phelps? I was with the 2nd Marines at Bella Wood. The things that went on in that farmhouse. My own guys on fire, screaming for a way out. You're not gonna get this guy. There's gonna be no photos and no citations. We're gonna kill this miserable fuck. End of story. You getting this?
You remember the list from the travel agent?
Sure.
The Morellis were winners too. Their name was on that list.
Christ. We should take a look around, work the neighbors, see what they know. I'll go across the street.
Okay, I'll try this side.
I haven't done this for years.
Hasten the place out.
You don't look like a fireman, son.
Hey, bud. Well, you look like the one guy I knocked around.
LAPD.
in one-
Can you tell me
one of
anything
the
about the
last
fire
videos.
next door?
Terrible.
The hot dog guy.
Imagine after having won that weekend away.
What's your name, sir?
Foreman. Dudley Foreman.
Red Foreman.
Did you see or hear anything that might have...
Look, we were asleep when we heard the explosion.
You didn't like
You're
Morelli,
full of
did you?
shit.
Some neighbors you get along with, some you don't. Guess they should have sold up.
What do you mean?
They're knocking down all these old houses and building a new subdivision for GIs. Morelli was being difficult.
Or maybe you got him out of the picture.
You said someone is
So
knocking
that way
these
everybody
houses down.
could.
Elysian
money.
Fields. You must know them.
Their billboards? That Monroe character beaming down at you? We've had an offer for the house.
Did the Morellis want to sell?
I don't know.
I think you do know.
Whatever you thought of Morelli, his whole family is dead. They couldn't have all deserved that. I want you to help me here, Foreman.
Morelli was pig-headed. He built the house himself. He didn't want to sell. Stubborn fool was ruining it for all of us.
So you decided to burn his house down.
You said the Morellis had won a weekend away to Catalina Island?
Yeah, that's right. First thing I thought after the explosion was, thank goodness they was away. But then I find out they was still in there.
Who was running the competition?
What? I don't know.
You didn't enter yourself.
I'd already agreed to sell. The competition was an incentive for those who were still thinking about it. All a man can do is put in a prayer for the dead. That's about all I've got to say about it.
Well, all these cops. It's got to be something big, right?
Whoever he was wearing boondockers. I would know that imprint anywhere.
Smoking cigarettes. Somebody was out here.
Someone was keeping watch. Looks like they were here for quite a while. Brand looks distinctive.
Got one more question for you, bud. Did you see anybody?
Did you see anyone hanging around the Morellis' home prior to the explosion?
Nope.
Really? Right
Can't say
outside
I
of
was
your
looking out,
house.
though.
To be honest, it was right in front of your yard. Are you sure you didn't see anybody?
You sure, Mr. Foreman?
I think you did.
There are signs of someone hanging around over there by the fence.
Hey, now that you come to think of it, there was a guy.
How could you
Kind of
not?
tall. Skinny, though.
Anything else?
Orange lumber jacket, a beat-up hat, and no hair.
Okay.
I thought he was the pest exterminator guy who was working around here the last few days. But that guy had hair.
Thanks for your time, Mr. Foreman.
Sure.
So we got
Hey,
a mystery
if you're
man.
interested, I have one of those competition flyers in the kitchen. I could get it for you if you like.
That would be great.
Yeah, that'd be actually pretty good.
Any luck, Cole?
Very nice.
Couple of things. What did you pick up?
Folded piece of paper. Looks complicated.
Japanese call it origami. Can I take a look?
Sure.
Paper crane. There's a legend about them. You fold 1,000 of these and you get a wish.
Damn.
Hey, don't break it.
I'm not. I'm unfolding it. It looks like a waybill or a flyer.
For what?
For Elysian
Elysian
Fields
Fields.
developments.
Spit it out, Cole.
Oh, I see you already have one.
Same flyer, huh?
When did the flyer arrive in your mailbox?
They've been arriving for weeks. This one was in the mailbox when I got home from work yesterday afternoon.
Interesting. Thank you for that. Go get a
Wrinkled was not one of the
address
things I
on
wanted
this
to be when I
Leland
grew up.
Road character.
Let me through. I just want a quick look is all.
I need
Can't
an
have
address
a
for a
quick
property
look.
developer. Elysian Fields Developments.
One moment, Detective. The address is 748 North Oxford Avenue, Wilshire. Anything else?
Messages, please.
You have a message. Contact Captain McKelty immediately.
Thanks. Can you put me through, operator?
Of course. Here you are.
Commander?
Leads on the Morelli fire.
We're about to go and visit Elysian Fields Developments.
You're about to do what? Leland Monroe. He's a
Yep.
personal friend of the mayor and the chief. Are you out of your
Well,
mind?
he's fucking guilty
I'm
as
warning
hell.
you, Phelps.
Maybe not guilty, but suspect.
Commander, we have a line of inquiry.
At least.
You have something, you bring it to me. You're hanging by a thread, Phelps. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Good. Have a report on my desk today.
You are a modest little person.
Now,
Kelty has
let's
warned
make
us
sure.
off over a lesion.
Is this all
Makes
the
sense. It's a
clues?
dead end. We should check out Rancho Escondido.
Not.
You know the place?
There's still a few
Sure.
clues.
Corner of Fountain and Wilton. Let's go.
Oh, the newspaper.
How bad is it? Come on, you can tell me.
Oh. That was kind of a waste of intuition.
Looks like the same model.
Reginald. Darling. Damn, did we put the wrong guy away? We might have. We might have put the wrong guy away. Damn. Actually,
You can drive.
You drive, bud.
So where do you want to go?
We're gonna go to the Morelli house fire. Or where do you think we should go, actually?
I'm at a loss.
Rancho Escondido, that development that burned down. We gotta check it out.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
All right. Where to?
I got friends who work at the Examiner.
I'm not gonna tell you again, sir.
Don't tell me when and how I can come and go on my own property.
It is not
This is
safe,
America, dickhead.
sir. Now step back, or I'll lock you up for
Smart
a fray.
mouth son of a bitch!
Okay already.
Whoa.
You've had a bad break. This isn't the answer.
Poor Sass.
Don't worry. I'll let you out quick. Fucking bitches. You want some of this? You want some of the old Phelps?
Oh, good.
Stay down, punk.
Good thing you showed up when you did, detectives. Those folks were baying for blood.
Okay then. Let's see if there's anything left to take a look at.
And they didn't knock my fucking hat off. But that's what's up. Yeah, is there worth taking a look at? How do we get there? How are we supposed to get in? The fuck? How the fuck was I supposed to know this little brick? That's crazy. I walked all
Mortar
around
is
this
like
bitch.
dust. Is that normal in a fire?
You'd expect some shrinkage in the heat, but it looks like the cement barely adhered to the brick. Doesn't appear to be any wall ties either. This thing looks like it was built on the cheap.
On the oh shit! On the extra cheap.
If we're paying a visit to Alicia and ruining my career, let's bite the bullet and get on with it.
All right. Fucking let's do it then. Hope you're ready to bite the bullet. Oh, you drive.
You're behind the wheel.
Los Angeles, Eugene C. Wendell Incorporated, broadcasting.
Bitch, let me talk to the
Detectives
manager.
Phelps and Biggs, LAPD, to see Leland Monroe.
Or else.
Do you have an appointment?
We're the police, lady. We don't need an appointment.
Can I tell him what it's about?
It's an official investigation.
We can't even tell
There are
you what
two
it's
police
about.
officers here to see Mr. Monroe.
Send them through.
You're
That's
damn
our
right.
cue.
Send him through.
Thanks, ma'am.
May I help you?
We would like to speak to Mr. Monroe.
I'm afraid it's impossible. Mr.
Who's
Monroe's
secretary?
schedule is booked weeks in advance.
Cut to the chase, sister. Is he in?
I'm not at liberty to reveal that, officer.
So he hired you for your intelligence?
I find that offensive.
You have every right to.
This is getting us nowhere, miss.
Casino.
Would you like us to return with a warrant?
That won't be necessary, gentlemen. Come into my office. You like a cigar? Drink, boys.
Sure, I'll have a scotch.
Biggs, we're investigating a series of domestic fires, Mr. Monroe.
It's terrible, boys.
That motherfucker said, sure,
How
I'll
can
have
I
a
help?
scotch. You can help by answering my motherfucking questions.
Elysian Fields and Suburban Redevelopment Fund flyers keep turning up in the vicinity of the fires.
They're turning up all over town, boys. Can you imagine the current demand for housing?
So that's your explanation, Mr. Monroe? Coincidence?
Explanation? Why, what's to explain? I advertise on radio and billboards for buyers, and I advertise for sellers using waybills.
We found a
no.
family burnt out in their home. Another house burned to the ground. Another Elysian Fields flyer. Our information is that they didn't want to sell.
Are you saying that's something to do with me? Is that your point?
Point is,
Yeah.
every time we find a family barbecued, we find one of your flyers. Is that good advertising?
What do you know about a competition
think
for
it's very
families
good
to win free
advertising at all.
vacations to Catalina Island?
My company runs many promotions. I'm not familiar with that one.
The line.
Level with me, Mr. Monroe.
There's a whole
You know all
flyer.
about the vacation offers.
You can believe whatever you like, son. You're missing the vital ingredient called proof.
Right here. Win a trip at the bottom.
Your face is all over the flyers, Mr. Monroe. You know about the prizes, and you're aware that they get given to holdouts.
My face is the brand. It's on all our advertising. Did you know that the mayor and the chief of police are part of the Suburban Redevelopment Fund? You want to accuse them of murder as well?
No.
You've made offers to buy houses in areas where fires have been recorded.
Because they're not fucking murderers.
Are you suggesting that I'm burning people out of their homes
Yes.
so that I can sell them new ones?
What happens to your plans if a family like the Morellis refuses to sell?
We work around them. Business finds a way. That's the American way.
Come on, Mr. Monroe. You expect me to believe that you would
Buy
build a
that
new
shit.
development with one of those old piles smack bang in the center of it?
Progress is an inexorable process, detective. Those who choose to stand in defiance are usually confined to the wastebasket of history. To answer your question, yes, we would build around them if we had to. Most people see sense.
What's Elysian Fields' involvement in Rancho Escondido?
One of our latest housing developments. It was due to open on the weekend, or was before the unfortunate conflagration.
It met with building code regulation.
Absolutely. Only the best for our returning heroes.
You're full of shit.
Monroe.
Because the
There's
foundation
something
was
out of
bad.
kilter about that development.
Son, I've had enough of you and your fidgety friend. There's no way in hell you can prove that my materials were inferior.
We literally saw how bad it was.
I'm no expert, but I think we'll find that the bricks being used on those houses are undersized and the mortar is faulty.
And there's no wall ties connecting the masonry to the frame.
Every building is built to a budget, boys. Those buildings were inspected and fully insured by California Fire and Life. Investment of that magnitude demands it. Do you think that they'd vouch for the buildings without examining them? The arsonists, do you have any suspects?
We aren't at liberty to say.
I didn't think so. The contractors I use for waybills, you suppose it could be any of them? I have a list of their names if it'd be of any help.
That would be very helpful, Mr. Monroe.
Glad to hear it. I'm always happy to help the LAPD. My secretary will provide you with that list. Did you know that I'm on the board of the police pension fund?
The fuck that got to do with
Glad
me?
to be of help, officers.
What's the story? Any of these names ring a bell?
Chapman, kinda.
Herbert Chapman is on this list.
Find the phone. We need to know where we're at with Chapman.
Poor guy must be going crazy.
Your boss is a fine man.
I was walking down the street, and that heel sent me flying.
Operator, give me R&I.
The fuck was that guy talking about?
What's he waiting for?
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Can you check whether we are still holding a Herbert Chapman?
Let me find out for you. He was released this morning, Detective. I'm sorry, Detective.
Not your fault. Can you give me a last known address and put out an APB on the guy?
I'll get back to you,
Oh, God,
Detective.
y'all let me
APB
go.
will go out over KGPL shortly.
Thanks for your help.
Motherfuckers really let him go.
I love the chase till the minute I win it. A beautiful face still learns love for me in it. Give me your heart and baby I'll bin it. 'Cause I always kill the things I love. Some
Buy me a drink, Cole? No.
Not
even for old time's sake?
Damn.
Not even for that. You're not gonna ask me why I'm here? I wouldn't give you the pleasure. Get around her.
Something quite other.
She's in fine voice this evening. I wonder how the commander would feel
Save
about...
the threats for someone who cares about the woman.
You're breaking my heart, Cole. You know how I feel about you.
Will turn to surprise as you feel
Bullshit, go ahead.
Stay away from Elysian Fields.
you realize
I should have known that you were playing Aaron.
Fuck?
You and your doofus partner. You have been warned.
Thanks for your cooperation, officer.
I love you.
Stay away. You have no idea the type of people that are involved in that
I have
company.
a pretty good idea, Roy. The same kind of people that sent you here.
Your investigation is finished. Homicide will be taking over from here. I've heard we've had a spate of grass fires in the hills that you and that hunchback might be able to handle. Thanks for the drink, Cole.
You get the message about Monroe?
Yeah, Earl delivered it. You?
McKelty started making noises about my pension.
Damn.
Sorry about that, Herschel. I didn't mean to drag you into this.
Save it, Phelps. Monroe's an asswipe. And so was Earl. And so was McKelty when it's all said and done.
KGPL calling car 11K, 11K.
11K, go ahead.
11K, 11K, the last known address of suspect Herbert Chapman is 650 North Kingsley Drive in Wilshire.
Okay.
Roger that, KGPL. 11K en route.
Let's go pick him up.
You fought at Sugarloaf, didn't you?
I did, but I don't like to talk about it.
You come across a guy called Jack Kelso out that way?
You know Jack Kelso?
He's an insurance investigator over at California Fire and Life.
He knows
Our
Kelso?
paths cross from time to time. For some reason, seeing you makes me think of him.
Has Jack spoken to you about his experiences on Sugarloaf? Or the rest of the campaign?
Jack keeps stum just like you do. I know what it feels like to get back from conflict. You gotta respect that.
Yeah.
Keep going through the turn.
I'm missing a fucking headlight and shit. I crashed a bunch of times.
We're looking for Herbert Chapman.
I'm looking for him too. I need him to move his car so I can mow the lawn.
He's definitely not here.
I've been banging on his door off and on for a couple of hours. Yeah, he's out somewhere. Is there some kind
Let's
of
take
problem?
a look at the car.
Oh, okay.
Did you read about the
Let's see what
woman
he's
who
hauling
stabbed
around.
her husband and pushed him in front of the car? That's the cop that caught her.
Motive, opportunity, and hard evidence.
And he's got ammo.
We should revise the APB. He's clearly armed.
And he's got the flyers. Wow.
Definitely gives him opportunity.
Hold it, Cole. There he is. It's Chapman. He's coming out of the laundromat. Shit. He's seen us.
Cops! Again!
But
Son of a bitch. He must have caught the trolley. We gotta move fast, Cole. I'll call this in. Get some cars dispatched. Car 11K calling KGPL. 11K requesting assistance. In pursuit of suspect aboard the 1110 University streetcar. Currently heading east on Melrose Avenue. Advise all units. Suspect is in control of car and driving dangerously.
Roger, 11K, all units, officers need
he's just
assistance
driving
on
for
Melrose
everybody.
Avenue. A suspect aboard the 1110 University streetcar headed eastbound. Approach with caution. Suspect is in control of the streetcar and driving dangerously. Unit Seattle Code 3 identified.
Stay on his ass, Cole. Don't lose him.
we're here. We're not going nowhere. He's here too.
See if he can damage one of the wheels. Might act like a brake and slow the thing down.
Shoot it. I'll get you right there all day long.
Hold him tight, Cole. As soon as he ditches the tram, we'll be there to grab him.
There we go.
End of the line, you little prick. Come on, Cole.
What the fuck? Oh my god. Did that really just happen?
In pursuit of suspect aboard the 1110 University streetcar. Currently heading east on Melrose Avenue. Advise all units. Suspect is in control of car and driving dangerously.
Roger, 11K, all units, officers need assistance on Melrose Avenue. A suspect aboard the 1110 University streetcar headed eastbound. Approach with caution. Suspect is in control of the streetcar and driving dangerously. Unit Seattle Code 3 identified.
Stay on his ass, Cole. Don't lose him.
Shoot the fucking wheel.
See if he can damage one of the wheels. Might act like a brake and slow the thing down.
Shoot it. You got that shot all day.
It's no good. We need to get closer. Hold him down. End of the line, you little prick. Come on, Cole.
He's got a gun!
Get the fuck on the
Like we have our
ground,
man,
bitch.
Cole. Well done.
I'm not so sure. Chapman seemed to have his own agenda. There seems to be more to this than a personal vendetta.
What are you talking about?
Fires benefit Elysian in some way. I don't see Chapman and Monroe working together.
You have a point. The evidence is good for Chapman. Hard to be worrying about his side of the story when he's blasting away with that big 45.
Yeah. True.
Nice work, gentlemen. Put yourself at considerable risk stopping that trolley and probably saved a lot of lives. Anyone else but you, Phelps, and you'd be up for a bravery award. We've had our eyes on that slippery son of a bitch Chapman for as long as I can remember. I couldn't be happier than to wipe him off the scoreboard. I hope this puts to bed that crazy stuff you had going about Leland Monroe. What were you thinking, Phelps? You'll be calling
just trying
Richard
to build
Nixon
a
a crook
case.
next.
Isn't President Nixon?
What is it?
A
What is
letter
this?
from Lou. His insurance policy named me beneficiary.
California Fire and Life. You worked for Elysian?
The roof that he was working on collapsed.
It's a very generous settlement. Elsa, I'd like you to do something for me. I think there's something dirty about Elysian Fields.
What has that got to do with Lou?
I want you to reject this settlement. I want you to go and see an investigator named Jack Kelso and ask him to make some inquiries about Lou's case.
Isn't this police work?
Do you want to find out what happened to Lou?
Why would he help this Kelso?
Jack won't be able to help himself if he smells a rat.
He's a friend of yours?
He hates my guts. Elsa, you could take this money and let them get away with it, or we could get Jack's help and do something about it.
True.
Why not be honest with this man, Cole? He deserves your honesty if you want his help.
Believe me, Elsa, I'd
True.
like to level with him. I really would, but it's too late. Years too late.
I don't think so. People can forgive, Cole. Let's do one more. Fuck it. Let's do one more for the video. I know we've been doing like one. That one was fast. Chapman takes his motive and any possible ties to Monroe and Elysian Fields to the grave. Yep, sure did. House of Sticks.
Mr.
The
Kelso?
fuck?
That's what the sign on the door says, miss.
What? Are we playing
There's
as
no need to come to
Kelso
the office,
now?
Miss Lichtman. If you accept the settlement, all you need to do is sign here.
I don't accept this.
What do you mean you don't accept? I think you're pushing your luck, lady. This seems to be a ridiculously generous settlement. A $200 policy with a $20,000 payout? You should...
I don't want the money.
What do you mean you don't want the money?
I want you to investigate this case. I feel my friend may have been the victim of foul play.
Okay. Let me get the case file.
He just refuses to accompany me to church.
fuck?
There's got to be more in these files.
It's not all that. Her joke up.
I'm not sure what the fuck. Said select a corner of a ledger. Oh, there we go.
Sounds like your friend took a hell of a fall.
He fell
Sorry for your
23 feet to the ground? Damn. His cranium was shattered probably when he struck his head on one of the roof beams? Fuck, dude. That's crazy.
Do you mind if
I
I
was over
ask
there
you a
just
couple of
tapping
questions?
like a madman.
Of course not.
What basis do you have for your claim of foul play?
Lou Buckwalter was a craftsman. I don't believe he would have made a roof that would collapse.
You want me to reopen this case based on your woman's intuition? That isn't going to happen. Take the money.
I've already told you I do
Yeah.
not want the money. There's something wrong with that house.
You and Buckwalter weren't married?
No,
And how did you become his beneficiary?
we were family friends.
I think you're more than that.
You expect me to reopen this case because you come in here walking that walk? Well, I'm not buying it. I think you should tell me what the hell is going on.
You really want to know?
Yes.
We were interned together on Ellis Island. Resident alien Germans whose parents had been killed by Nazis. Do you see the irony in that, Mr. Kelso? We spent 4 years there.
Okay.
So the roof collapsed. Accidents happen. What exactly are you trying to achieve here, Miss Lichtman?
Exactly what I said. I want that building thoroughly investigated.
I'm intrigued, Miss Lichtman. I really am. But you're going to have to give me something if you want me to get involved in this.
There is a conspiracy surrounding Elysian Fields and the new houses they are building. I believe your insurance company is involved.
That's pretty heady stuff, Miss Lichtman. Flimsy, but heady.
I've told you what I know, Mr. Kelso. What are you going to do about it?
All right, Miss Lichtman. One final question.
I guess we're gonna fucking help.
Yes.
What's your address?
Is that usual?
Is there anything usual about this case, Miss Lichtman?
The address is on the letter, Mr. Kelso.
The address, not the phone number.
He's got to reach out. I mean,
Mr. Benson would like to see you in his office, Jack. Upstairs. Come on, I'll walk you up.
Whoa, this thing is a total waste of like that.
just learn all this, I guess.
I'll be in touch.
That's for the. Oh yeah, we already looked at that. All right. Put that shit away, man. Anybody can come in here and see that. So we're fucking playing as Kelso now, huh?
Oh, Susie, you are so bad.
Cole's military. I'm not gonna say buddy because he doesn't really like me, but
I
is it
think
this
he's
one?
a bit of a gangster, but he treats me nice.
Are you
What a
talking
scum.
about me?
Walking out on his wife like that.
Mr. Benson, you wanted to see me?
Ah, yes, Jack. I'm just trying out a new putter. I noticed Elsa Lickman in the lobby.
It's the weirdest thing, Mr. Benson.
Call me Curtis, Jack. This is California.
Like I said, Curtis, this is a very strange case.
How so, Jack?
That lady, Elsa Lichtman, is refusing a 20 grand payout.
Elsa Lickman is hardly a lady, Jack. She's a jazz musician. Plays at the Blue Room in Hollywood. She has a fine pair of lungs, now that I think
She's
of
the
it.
beneficiary of this guy, Lou Buckwalter. He was killed in an industrial accident working for Elysian Fields Developments. You know Elysian?
I'm familiar with Leland Monroe. We moved
You
in
know how
similar
dirty
circles.
he is.
Well, Miss Lichtman is making some pretty serious accusations. She says the case stinks and that
She's a
something
very
happened.
highly strung girl, Jack. Strung out might be a better way to put it.
It's a pretty generous payment, Curtis. I think I should look into it.
Is there anything wrong with the paperwork, Kelso?
No, there isn't, Mr. Benson.
I didn't think so. Pay the case out and get her off our backs.
I can't make her take the money,
Deal
sir.
with it, Jack. Do your fucking job.
What do you mean?
Do I have to do everything?
No, sir, you don't.
Fine, Jack. Fine. You know I have the greatest confidence in you.
Don't ever fucking yell at me like that again. I'm gonna smack you up.
I was married by a judge. Should have
Your car, Mr. Kelso.
Thanks,
Thank
kid.
you. Hey, we were here before, but as Phelps, we didn't come back neither.
That's not how my pop taught me to mix it. Someone is cutting corners.
They're trying to save a buck. For demolition, part 1. Okay.
Bulldozing and starting
Any
again.
building at work in the Normandy subdivision be immediately demolished. All material be right because they're cheap ass houses.
Leland Monroe, the man with the grin. Looks like he doesn't like to be disappointed.
Hey! You just can't be walking around down here.
I'm Jack Kelso, from California Fire and Life.
I don't care if you're from the Vatican. Buzz off!
I'm investigating the accidental death of a Lou Buckwalter, and...
You deaf? Do I have to beat on you?
Looks like you do.
Oh, bitch. You must not know who's controlling the
You're a real
sticks right
asshole.
now.
You know that?
Oh, shit. He's actually getting me.
I came to see the house where Lou
Bitch.
Buckwalter died. You were just about to offer to show me the way.
It's out the gate and 3 houses down to the left. Don't know what you're looking for, smart guy. There's nothing there.
Then I'll poke around in the rubble.
Fine. As long as you're out of my sight.
What, you gonna show me?
Go sniff around someplace else. Leave me the hell alone.
this car. Nice.
The place falls down, and then they bulldoze it. What gives here?
Yeah, what freaking gives? What gives? Not for construction. Nothing.
Hey, what are you, the fourth dude?
Oh, I wish I could afford that.
You could.
I'm gonna shock the hell out of you. When is America gonna understand? It's not about getting, it's about giving. What's the rush?
Let's try to piece this together.
What the hell?
That's not right.
One of these days.
Keystone
There it
Films.
is.
Who gets their lumber from a film studio?
Because it's a plot. Holy shit. Oh, fuck.
Son of a bitch.
Holy shoot.
Oh, shit.
Gotcha,
Just when I
bitch.
thought we were starting to get on.
You are a modest little person with much to be modest about.
Thanks. That probably wasn't for me, though. He would probably wouldn't talk to me. That's the sign that we drove through? Remember we drove through one of them
Someone will
signs?
take him home. Loaded.
Maybe you can.
You look at this clown.
Jack Kelso, California Fire and Life investigator. I need an address on the Keystone Film Company.
The address is 658 North Wilton Place. Is there anything else?
No, thank you, ma'am.
Right, let's get on over to Keystone Film Studios.
I was married by a judge. I should have asked for a jury.
Hi, Mac. I work for California Fire and Life. I'm looking into an industrial accident.
Here?
No, not here. At a housing development over on Normandy Avenue.
So?
I found some lumber over there, had the Keystone name printed on it.
We've been closed since '41. Never quite made the transition to talkies. The Suburban Redevelopment Fund are pulling the place down.
Know anything about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund?
Nix.
Mind if I take a look around?
I'm kind of hungry. If someone was to leave a couple of bucks here, I might wander down the street and get a cup of coffee.
Is there a key to the gate?
No. The only guys who go in or out are some delivery guys from Elysian Fields. They're working on a housing development over at Wilton and Santa Monica.
So you
You'll
do
have to
know
hop
about
in.
it. Anything? Anything over here? Big ass pieces of wood. Can we go in there? They're building houses. Can't go in there. Oh, we can't. Oh, I thought we could go all the way. I want to make sure I get everything. There be clues outside sometimes. Matter of fact, let's just. Oh, we can't even. There must not be any. Oops. Do it now. Oh, see, I'm motherfucking right. There is clues out here. The fuck? There's clues as fuck out here. The fuck is out here?
So this is where their lumber comes from?
Damn, what the fuck? What else out here, player? Cause it showed two things out here, didn't it? Yes, it did. There it is. I knew I wasn't crazy.
It's one way to keep your costs down. Too bad it won't support a roof. Gotta be something else around here. Wonder what's left in the buildings.
Oh, it's gonna make me use another one? Cause wasn't there?
Let's see what the rich and powerful have to say for themselves.
Pop that bitch open.
The reel should be nearby.
Empty? Probably. Oh, it's on the ground back there. Let's play the movie.
You can't have it both ways, Leland. The new freeways are being...
There we go.
In a great day for the future of Los Angeles, civic leaders and businessmen joined forces to launch the Suburban Redevelopment Fund. The Suburban Redevelopment Fund pledges to speed up housing development for returning GIs.
Gentlemen, this is Dr. Harlan Fontaine. He's our latest investor in the Suburban Redevelopment Fund. Doctor, this is Curtis Benson. He's Vice President of the California Fire and Life.
Pleased to meet you, Doctor.
Ray Gordon,
They're just laying around.
District Attorney Donald
And why are
Sandler,
they
and Police Chief
recording?
Mark.
Gentlemen, I am delighted to be in such
Whoa, hey,
exalted
that's the
company.
one
You're
guy
making quite
that
a name
was
for
with
yourself, Doctor, amongst the thespian.
one of the people
I
we put
find that
away.
those of artistic temperament
I forget the cat's
often of a
name.
fragile mental disposition. It's a short step from miscreant to recidivism, Doctor. Very true. But I think we could all agree that the City of Angels does rather well basking in the reflection of the motion picture industry.
Hear, hear. And it's something that every sucker getting off a train at Union Station wants a part of. Gentlemen, we're here to sell the American dream, and Hollywood is our greatest advertiser.
So, how is your new development selling, Leland?
Cannot throw them up fast enough, Ray.
And that's part of the problem, Leland. Washington is receiving steady complaints. There's a clamor for public housing.
God damn it, Ray. Public housing is tantamount to communism. Now, that's why we fought this goddamn war. I'm telling you, it's Reds via the back door.
You can't have it both ways, Leland. The new freeways are being built to service all your developments out in the boondocks. They're all being built with government money. The GI Bill is government money.
There's a difference.
What difference?
The GI money ends up in my pocket.
I hope you mean our pockets, Leland. We're all investors.
Of course, Curtis. So, when will the freeway bond be passed on?
It still has to be ratified. It takes a long time to raise $3 billion.
I need to find a game well or a
Damn.
telephone.
Motherfucker. Oh.
Operator, can you put me through to police dispatch?
So you better climb through that
Putting
shit.
you through now.
This is Jack Kelso, investigator for California Fire and Life. Can you put me through to Curtis Benson, please?
Just a moment, please, Mr. Kelso.
Jack, how can I help?
Do you know anything about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund, Mr. Benson?
I've heard of them, Jack.
What do you know?
Building new homes
Tell
for
me.
GIs.
With green lumber that was used on movie sets.
Jack, are you working the Buckwalter case?
Mr. Benson, are you part of the Suburban Redevelopment Fund?
Jack, I want you to listen very clearly.
Oh.
Call Miss Lickman. Call her as soon as you hang up. Arrange to see her tonight and get her to agree to the settlement. Do it tonight. Do you hear me?
Yes, sir.
End of story, Jack. I don't want to hear another word about Elsa Lickman or Lou Buckwalter.
Can you put me through to Michigan 221?
Putting the call through.
Hello?
Ms. Lichtman, it's Jack Kelso.
Yes, Mr. Kelso.
I've been looking into your case.
Yes, and what have you found?
It doesn't look good. I need to see you.
Meet me at the Blue Room. I work there tonight. I take a break around 9. I'll be waiting at the stage door. We can talk then. Auf Wiedersehen, Mr. Kelso.
Thanks, ma'am.
Alright, let's go talk to this bitch. You need to just take the 20 G's. Phelps needs to just leave it the fuck alone.
And don't suppose I'll make a plea, 'cause baby, you know I'm guilty.
The hell? He must probably don't want to be seen by Kelso. Or maybe he wants to eavesdrop. Not like that, Phelps.
What were you doing with him?
I was doing what you asked.
I didn't ask you to meet him in an alleyway.
Why do you snarl at me? Your friend came to ask me to accept the insurance.
He's not my friend, Elsa.
I think he's a brave man, and you have placed him in great danger. You've involved him in something, and he has no idea of the risk. Can you live with that, Cole?
Elsa, I need his help, and he hates my guts.
Forget the past, Cole. He deserves the chance to say no. If he helps you, let it be on his terms.
I'll go see him in the morning.
Rehab is for quitters.
I don't think we can get in there. Locked up pretty tight, it looks like. Well, that's pretty weird. Your fucking flashlight away.
Nice wiring job, fellas. Keep them in the dark.
You lose something, Mac?
Where the fuck did these guys come
I thought these
from?
private eye types were all wise guys with smart mouths.
Looks like the snappy repartee has all dried up.
Get on with it.
What's your hurry, Mac? You got some place to go?
You
Yeah,
ever do the
kinda.
cat and mouse routine without a gun in your hand?
Now that's more like it.
Yeah, come on, bitches.
The tough act's easy to play when it's 3-on-1.
Time for you to lose some teeth.
Bitch. Ooh.
Son of a bitch.
Did that shit in the air on you. Oh, what? They beat me up anyway? I
You're warned,
accidentally
tough guy.
skipped it because I
Should
didn't
learn to
realize.
take a hint.
Cutscene.
Get him
I
downstairs
knocked
and
you
into the
out.
trunk.
That was such a weird transition. Get me the fuck out of the trunk. The hell did Phelps get Kelso into? Is uncalled for. Oh shit. Oh. Shit, so they just...
Elsa.
Holy shit. Had these alleyways and back ways to get to Elsa's? Oh shit. Oh shit. This is gonna be kind of... Maybe I can do this actually. That's actually a kind of a good route back there. How the fuck did they catch up so quick? What kind of car are they in? Is that them right there? No, there they go.
Monroe owns the city. Owns the cops.
Aha! Did that Fast and Furious stop on you, boy?
I ain't got time for this.
Y'all ain't gonna catch me. Y'all ain't gonna catch me.
I'm in a rush.
Shit. They might catch me. My car's smoking. They might catch me.
Can't you see what's happening?
They might catch me. They might catch me. They might catch me. They might catch me. Oh no, we're here. We're here. We're here. Elsa, bitch, you need to. Why is he going slow? Is my car dying? You need to take the 20 G's, bitch. We got beat the fuck up for you, bitch.
So you're still carrying that Army 45, Cole?
For God's sake, Cole! Call an ambulance!
For fuck's sake. What the hell is wrong with Cole? Valorous. The truth's out, despite Leland Monroe's best efforts to bury it. Damn. Well, that was kind of weird playing as Kelso. I wonder if... Hopefully we go back to Phelps. I mean... Yeah, it was just kind of weird playing as somebody else. Anyways, with that being said, hope you guys liked it. Leave a like if you did. Sub if you're new. Check out the channel for more content. If you made it all the way to the end, thank you very much. It's your birthday. Happy birthday. We'll see you in the next video. Peace.